furthest back to the pile. We couldn't get the pile any closer. It's very wet in here. We actually got the truck stuck. But there's also a big backyard area, so this isn't everywhere where the loam's going, but already pretty much done out there. So work your way from the furthest point back to the pile. That way you don't run over the loam a million times and pack it down. So the other thing is you want to, when you go out, spread it going forwards, dumping. Then you get to the end, as you back up to the pile again, you just throw your arms and float and go back, get back to the pile, grab another one. Try and turn in one spot, like towards the pile. So I've been turning right here because obviously as you turn, you mess up the ground. So if you turn in one spot, it'll be much easier and quicker. Just move back out at the very end and spread the last bit of loam over it. Also, you can see I'm not taking very much time to make sure it's smooth, and you probably can't tell, but it's not smooth at all. And that doesn't really matter, and that's only because I use the Harley rake over it. So you don't want to spend a ton of time getting it level with your bucket, because the Harley rake does all that pretty much for you. So I do have a video out already of how to use the Harley rake, and you guys can see that in the corner there. You can click on it. It's back from when we had our old machines, but nothing's really changed with how you use it. But basically I'm going to run over everything with the Harley rake, probably, once this direction, once 90 degrees to it, and then probably once on an angle, and that'll get everything nice and smoothed out. So the other thing with loaming is that I try and make sure I just cover the entire area first, and then I will go back through and add to it if I have extra loam. Because if you quoted somebody a certain amount of loam, if you quoted them a certain depth, then obviously you got to spread it to the certain depth. But you can go back over, like here, I just quoted them 200 yards. So it should be plenty. Obviously I still got about, I don't know, there's probably 40 left here. Kind of go around and touch everything up, add it where it needs to be added. So it's really not that hard. The other thing is you want to definitely mitigate extra movements. 200 yards, that's about probably a little more than 200 bucketfuls in this machine. So if you're doing something that costs you, an extra whatever, even if it's 5 seconds a bucket, you want to try and mitigate that. It's really with anything very repetitive. Should always be your goal, is to figure out the most efficient way to do it, to eliminate wasted movement and get the job done quicker. So here, I'm not spinning way out there and running all the way back, just forward, backwards, forward, backwards. You can do this with a wheel machine as well. It doesn't have to be tracked. Tracks definitely work better for spreading material and spreading topsoil. And top dress this a little bit. This is where we